To jest dopiero kurwa nervous. Oh, we're alive! Yay! Hello! I'm Temiko. And with me...
Oh, I'm not important, I'm just decoration, don't mind me.
Okay, I'm sorry, I forgot a few things on my end. I need to fix this. We're going to play a good old lovely game called Franco. The Crazy Revenge. And with me I have my Polish friend. Please introduce yourself.
Alright, my screen name is Super Unit and I'm sort of indirectly responsible for today's presentation. And just so you know, you're going to see right now that this game, looks like disaster and plays like sewage, but what this game does right is that it takes place in real city right now, Szczecin. I'm happy to live in that city, so I'm the most perfect person to be here right now. So, thanks for remembering me.
Yes, lovely. Right on. So, please, video game. We're going to play on turbo mode. The game gonna go a little bit faster, and it's a little bit more easier to time all the things I need to do. Yeah, the game is a little bit more consistent when you play a little bit on turbo mode rather than normally. So we shall start. We picking Franco because he's a titular character. According to one of the lore, which
we'll get to it, I'll mention that.
Which we go into during the run. Alex should be dead? Question mark? I don't know. Franco it is. And off we go. Start.
Alright, the official reason why I'm here is to, read the lore, but before we get to that, we should probably cover, the basic strategy. Strategy. So, I'm looking forward here. Okay, so I've seen you already doing the ground and pound thing, but the basic strategy is to, you have multiple punches, kicks and stuff, but in the end, it is the enemy who decides whether or not you get to land your punches in. So the only strategy, also is the fastest, but also the most reliable is, get them on the ground and pound and move on to the next one. And it's insta-kill.
Ah, I got a bug. Well, once a while, if you time it very well, the enemy stands up, and I do my execution, and then he reminds himself, oh crap, I'm not dead, and he falls over.
Oh no, so I blinked and missed it.
That was very rare and very hard to do. Also, one tiny speed strat I found out. Once I'm doing the execution, I can press my execution key a little bit more, and that ends my animation quicker by a few frames. Still, the game still needs to consider this guy dead before we can move on.
Bastard, it actually works!
Whoa!
You see? Yeah, little backstory. For a little while I thought about, I should be presenting Franco on this marathon, but I went to submission page and I already noticed that somebody beat me to it. And I think it's better this day because then Miku treats speedrunning more seriously than I do. And you see, speed strat. I wouldn't discover it because I don't care.
Aha!
One more thing about our basic strategy. As you see, the enemies are diverse and represent the, subcultures that populated the streets of 90s Poland, but in the end they divide into two categories. Those who will dodge your flying kick and those who will not. So those who will not, use jumping kick to get them on the ground and top. But if you're probably seeing right now, if they dodge, then you trick them with flying kick into dodging, and then you do the spinning guy kick too, and have them stand up into the flying kick, and you do your thing.
Yep.
Alright, that covers our strategy. So
yeah, someone asked. Hold on. Someone asked why police cops wearing helmets. Well, they are probably the ZOMO, the motorized militia. They were pretty popular at the time.
I covered it. Right. Alright, the guys covered. that cover helmet, you know, remember, this is guys for a game from almost 30 years ago. That's how it used to be. So the guys in helmet, you know, ZOMO, like I said, it's zmotoryzowane bodajże obwody milicji obywatelskiej.
Yep.
Those are the villains, those were deployed to pacify protests, because, you know, the Cold War, Eastern Bloc, history.
Well, when we go there, well, the lore of this game is that you got beat up, then you hit the gym and you having your crazy revenge. But in original version on Amiga, things were a lot more darker. And
yeah.
And the lore, it was left in the DOS version, the original one. So by the power of Google Translate, because I'm lazy, I translated it, and I wish you, Mr. Unit, to read it for us right now.
So actually, the text, the wall of text you get in Amiga intro is different from what you give you, but whatever, let's get to it. Alex and Franco were a pair of inseparable friends. Both of them were born in quite turbulent times of ideological and ownership transformation in our beautiful country. Poland was transformed from communist into some other form, and the police got lost in all this, enough to be unable to find place in their new reality. They grew up in time where chaos and power ruled. No, that's not science fiction, that's more or less how these times look like.
Indeed.
Right, moving on. When they were still young, the turmoil... Co to za słowo jest?
Go on.
When they were still young, the turmoil of change threw them into a wonderful port city, the homeland of smugglers, Szczecin, and especially some of its districts were not the safest. Both young men who loved sport above all else trained fiercely fashionable Far Eastern martial arts for the sake of good condition, their own safety, and showmanship. Yeah, Google Translate. Right. They especially liked evening strolls through the dark streets of Szczecin. There were always some new dealer trying to sell the ignorant kid a free dose of LSD that could make a good deal of rebelling the clientele. Also that evening they went to explore new, unknown nooks and crannies. What if there was a lady unattended in them? The final, however, was unexpected. Suddenly, a large group of not very friendly-looking thugs brought their way. They followed long and fiercely. But when Franco woke up, he saw motionless corpse of his friend, and a mocking laugh of a guy named Klosek was still in his ears. Yeah, the guy who was dead, Alex, you know, he got better, he, you know, get up, and he's still selectable character because, you know, citizens of Szczecin are just that tough. I can relate. But moving on. A long time passed. Franco trained and fought, gained strength, severed all ties with margins of society. From day to day, an unburdened rage grew in him. He forgot about basic principle of all Chinese masters. Honor thy father and mother, do not kill, do not commit adultery, etc. He only thought about one thing. Revenge. Revenge. Revenge!
So yeah, a little bit more darker than the little tiny bit of text on DOS. And yes, in Amiga, indeed, this whole thing, it's a huge intro at the start.
Yeah, in DOS version, I don't know if you showed it, but you get cinematic introduction that only shows the scene in which Franco and Alex went to the wrong hood and got beat up.
Yep. So yeah, I tried to do some, because we are ahead of schedule for like 12 minutes, I tried to do something more creative in a while. When I was first playing this game as a kid, I hold Z, and I defeated guys like this. Basically,
yeah.
The guy got... Yes,
there's that scrub with no respect for the crap who shot Franco earlier in the BBG.
Yes, basically, this is an infinite. I just hold the Z button and guy just infinitely gets hit until he dies. But it
has a downside.
Yep.
Alright. It has a downside. It takes longer the more health the guy has, because this one is not an instant kill, it does damage, and it can only hit one guy at a time.
If you set them up correctly, you can like have 2 or 3 guys at the time, but yes, I managed to do it, but it's very inconsistent, and the execution is both easy and consistent. but still, I've been doing executions always, so I kind of want to mix it up a bit, but not with those guys. Okay.
So have you showed before the instance in which you could do the ground and pound, but you do it in the wrong way? As in, you beat their boots. That gets it.
Hold on. Right now I'm struggling. Hold on. This is kind of the game where if you don't know what you're doing, you'll be pounded. You will lose a lot of health. Oh! First boss.
Yeah, the cutscene. Alright.
So
I'm ready. Here we go.
The cutscene is fully in Polish, and for your convenience, we got it translated, and let's play it for you. So we're gonna play the bosses.
Hey, punk! Who let you walk on my pavement?
Screw you! Screw your solid walk and screw you!
I'm gonna splatter your brains on this pavement.
Jump out, duty guy! So this is the boss.
Well, I would translate it to bring it dirt back, but
yeah, that's
whatever.
it. But yeah, I went with a little bit more literal translation.
Unimportant. Strategy for the boss. Well, this.
Well, you jump and you do the spin attack. And that's about it. Well, this is not a place to be creative now, because bosses can really mess you up. And they just do whatever
if
they
you
want.
if you even think about doing anything else, you will be violently taught a harsh lesson. Yeah, you get close, he does what he wants. So the only possible strategy at this matter is just, this loop.
Yep. And every single boss works the same. They have some variant. Oh yeah, let him beat him up. Let's see his animations. Also, he screams, my head, by the way, if anyone wondered.
Yeah, moja głowa, my head. I don't get it. You some random thug, you mock people, and when you're about to murder someone, you say, moja głowa.
Alright, so this is the bonus stage. And
yeah. Fiat 126p.
yeah, our good old 165 colloquially named Maluch here in Poland. I think this
Maluch,
is
which means the little guy.
This is the least. I think this is the least realistic part of this game, because this car just starts for the first time. You can very easily start.
I disagree. Whenever I play this game, it does not start for the first time when I first
started car in real life, because this thing never starts for the first time.
I am surprised that you are taking your time to, obtain bonus. Right, in this bonus stage, on the bottom of the screen you have the kill counter, but kills during bonus stage do not count. If you run over a gangster, you regain health. If you run over a civilian, you lose health. In bonus stage, you can, of course, deplete all your health and get a game over screen. But I don't know, you stressed?
I was thinking about something else, because...
Oh, wait, stage 2, I need to say it. Those two red blocks...
One thing. When I had this game as a kid, every time I run over a civilian, game would crash. Straight up. So as a kid, that was the first thing. That was a huge struggle to go through boss and everything, and then the game just crashed. Straight up. So I needed to drive really slow to get avoiding everyone else. But yeah, so if you at some point, if you're well positioned, you can just gas it in and go straight to the ending. It's no problem. So yeah,
if you're good enough, you can skip bonus stage, just pedal to the metal and just don't bother. But yeah, about this stage, when I played it for the first time, I was like, wait a minute, I know this place. And yeah, this is Centrum. Those two red blocks at the beginning of the stage, because I need to say it. Those ain't there anymore. And I could swear that there was only one of those. And even there were two, the other one was green. Those were kiosks, where you buy, tickets, press, some quick refreshments and stuff. Oh, and then Świat Burgerów, right? In real life, there's a KFC.
So it's all good. So yeah, this game is lore accurate also to the actual city of Szczecin.
Yeah, in the first stage, you know, I used to live in those districts couple years, and that's poem I did the groceries.
Oh, nice. Yeah,
You know, the only place I didn't actually visit is stage 3.
okay. Well, yeah, I live in Cieszyn. It is literally other side of the Poland. So I take your word for it.
Hold on, the technology is betraying me.
It's okay. We are now next to the Mirage building. The publisher Mirage actually still exists.
That's trigger for beats. Oh, wait, isn't... wait, the next... Isn't the second stop? Yeah,
Yes.
viewer advice.
Viewer
you know.
advice. Oh boy. Beautiful shop right here. Kind of reminds me of Demon Souls. What was this game? This terrible game Prosentia played.
Alright, about the
Demon
Mirage.
Rush, right. That's the same way people look like in this.
On Amiga, there's also Mirage building, but much more subtle than in those versions. So, about Mirage, what I can tell. Let me roll over that. Oh, there is it. So, after a couple of merges and buyouts, those guys operate this game. So, from the beginning. In 2000, they merged with IPS Computer Group and formed the Cenega, the company. So Cenega was involved in, you know, distributing and localizing video games across Poland. So after that, let me do. They worked, for instance, with EA on FIFA and Techland on Dying Light.
Yes.
With project on The Witcher Cyberpunk.
Yes, they help distribute those games and translate them into Polish. So yeah, they're a big company. They're doing fine. Don't worry.
Didn't they were also involved in that crappy Saints Row 2 PC port?
Yes.
Yeah, well, since November 2021, they were bought by Tencent. So I suppose pessimistic ending for some of you.
So yeah, they're doing great. Sadly, the From Software kind of fell apart a few years later after making this game. But that's the story for the next level. Right now we are getting close to the second boss.
Yeah, you beat up Zomo and being cheered by this lovely lady in the background.
Yeah, I just remember. And hopefully game does not softlock for me in stage 3. Yesterday when I was like derusting a little bit the game, I had the softlock for the first time. And hopefully that won't happen.
Yeah, the guy can just randomly keep running away from you forever. There's no limitation. You have nobody to kill because he gonna ran off into the sunset.
I have a code, so if that happens I can just restart the level. And level's not that long, so I can just get it done.
Yeah, this game offers level select cheat codes.
So that's fine. A little bit of struggle, yes. Sometimes enemies just take a while to set up for execution. Oh, there you go.
Yeah, this ground and pound move, you have no idea how impossibly precise it is.
Alright, boss number 2, let's go.
What are you staring at?
That's what I have eyes for.
So can't you see it's close?
I don't care, I don't buy from pirates.
I'm gonna destroy you for this insult.
Just try. Also, yeah, all those letters followed by a bunch of dots, those are swear words, and I don't think you guys want those.
Yeah,
okay, so
Amiga, the DOS version is much more toned down. Alright, about this place. So the boss, you know, it looks different, sounds different, but the strategy is the same. So the pirate soft, right? on the Amiga version, this place is called Amisoft, and I don't know. I only going to assume that it used to be a real place where you could buy pirated games, but you know, I didn't have enough connections to become aware of it.
Oh, come on.
What? He's acting up?
Yes. He's saying Vorhai, which means smell it. He wants to smell his fingers. So he can just smash my nose. But we're not letting him. Let him. Let's see his animations. Come on, boy. Hit me. Because we are ahead of schedule. Yeah, Sirigo, how much health he just chunked from me.
If you try to punch guys normally, either your hit does not count as hit, or they hit you first.
Yep, they are kind of built in to be more advantageous than you, so they will not mess around. Oh, there we go. We break his back, I think, and onto the second Maluk stage minigame. Whoops, sorry. Okay. 2 lives, that's fair. I have more than enough to complete this game.
Yeah, that's how it looks if you just, you know, pedal to the metal.
I guess I could just run over a few people just to show how they look like. So here's the John Lennon grandma. Woo! Oh yeah, and also this Maluk is positioned so close to the sidewalk. If I hold down and just start, I immediately bump the sidewalk and lose some health. Come on,
yeah, if you hold the down arrow, you just keep bumping and deplete more health.
Yep. Whoops, I lost some. Oh my god, okay. Well, I wanted to see all the animation, show all the animations, but I guess game's not gonna let me. Fine, bid your way. Last level!
Alright, so levels in Franco are, you know, progressively more and more shorter, and how many enemies have more health. You know, anyway, the first stage is good place to talk about sequel of this game, because, you know, imagine that. And before anyone asks, no, Right to Hell Retribution is not sequel to this game.
God, I hope
so
it
anyway.
That would be so fitting. Well, anywho, the sequel for this game called Franco and Skinny and Franco, Fist of Violence.
Alright, I'll get to it. I have a story right.
It's coming soon, actually, in October or November, somewhere in here. They have Steam page and they're coming, sure. But
oh, come on, you're killing my job.
But it was there were a few attempts to make the sequel on the way, and it's kind of fascinating. So go on.
All right, so I think it was 2014, well, 2013. So that's how it more or less started. The crowdfunding campaign to back then Franco 2 Revenge is back, but it appears as if this website for this Kickstarter, no, not Kickstarter, some crowdfunding, it looks abandoned, so it looks like a play nostalgia trick scam, and they ran off. But actually, the single guy got betrayed by his crew or something. Anyway, he was the most devoted one, and their dream lived with him. So he carried on, attempted to get a new crew and keep going. And in 2014, under the title Franco 2 Emigrant Blog, it worked. It went on, but it didn't work out. Yeah, this is where is this? I didn't find the title. I don't see the title for the Game Boy Advance version.
The Game Boy Advance version was, hold on, I need to, sorry. It was Franco 2 No Mercy. In 2003 first, they wanted to make the Game Boy Advance version. But it was rejected by Nintendo. They said the game is too violent to be on their system, and the project just died. So yeah.
It does not surprise me, because the modus operandi of developers of this game make it as violent as possible.
Yep.
Alright, moving on. Yeah, so the current incarnation is called, Skinny and Franco Fists of Violence. Couple more.
Okay, go on. Yeah, sorry. I got bug again.
Yeah. I checked up on it a couple months ago, and there was some, some article about it. We've seen the gameplay, and let me tell you, I've never been horny for a video game until now. And recently, Miko alerts me that this game now has a Steam website, and it's about to release this fall.
Yep.
Yeah.
So very close. Hopefully they do.
Every waking moment of my life. Alright, half of waking moments. I think about Frank. But unfortunately, I don't think we'll be meeting on Ned's PBG with sequel to Franco because, the game has a good chance of being trumpeted.
Oh no. I'm already disappointed. So yeah, there were a few attempts to make sequel, and just now, in a month or two, we're going to get the sequel. How exciting!
Yeah, fueled by devotion of a single guy.
Anywho, at 176, it's the time where the boss is gonna spawn. It's gonna be in the moment.
Yeah, we're reaching the end of the game.
Yes!
Maximum score you get is 175.
176, I think, right?
No,
because 5. Oh jeez, I don't know.
Unless you discovered a glitch.
Oh, well, I'm sorry, I'm a little bit groggy. It's very early here in Poland.
Like 7 a.m. or something.
Yep. So. Also, shoutouts to the previous runner of this game, the Hatman. This thing was run on Big Bad Gameathon before, and he doesn't know the execution code. So he struggled with this game.
No big, but even if you do it right, it's so ridiculously precise. Exact pixel.
Okay, well, it's third boss. Let's go. Leave this juvenile, you cripple!
What did you say, turd? Don't you know who I am?
Your name is Klocek, and I will smash your head!
That does it, brat!
Come on! Right on. So final boss, it's as complex and advanced as any other boss.
So this is Klocek, leader of the gang. This is the guy we are crazy revenging on.
Well, it's supposed to be the Klocek means brick.
It brick, but according to Wikipedia, the more appropriate translation would be fecal.
Really? I guess that makes sense.
Nah, I don't buy it. I prefer brick.
So yeah, we finally crazy revenging him by doing the same thing as every other boss. Or let him hit me a few times. Oh. He says Dorvecie means I will get you. Come on. Come on, a few more animations. Give me something good. Yeah, I want this guy to do some animation on me. So yeah, as you see, he will wreck me if I try to normal fist him. Wonderful. Already over, almost. Come on.
Yeah, I'm not talking big much because, I'm focused to be prepared because this one, unlike other guys, says something at the end and, it's my job to say it to you.
So advanced. Wow. Come on. Yeah, bosses can walk off the screen. When they want to. Come on.
But at least they always eventually decide to come after you again.
Yeah, they're aggressive. Thankfully. Yes, it's... Oh, there we go.
I'm tired. I'm gonna sit here and rest, and then I'll rip your ass apart. Oh, cool. Well, I think he won't be doing that.
And time!
I'm not cussing, real. Oh, what are you doing? It's me, Franco, you dork. Oh, sorry, Franco. Let's go drink soda.
So in this version it's soda, in Amiga it's beer.
No. In Amiga, you get the screenshot of Klocek laying on the tracks and the tram viciously coming from the darkness to run him over, and you get the whole attack.
Okay. So yeah, and congratulations spelled in very weird way. So yeah, that's
gratulacje, not gratulacje.
Oh my god, this is the kind of English translation. So yeah, that was the Franco, the Crazy Revenge.
Which was, rad and cool and western and modern, 90s.
Wonderful game. So yeah, I hope you guys had fun and enjoyed this. And well, any closing words?
No. Thank you for remembering me and having me.
Yes.
I thought you were going to present this game in secrecy like last time.
Oh, it's fine. Yeah, thank you for having me. You will see me again running the Zadets and Test Drive 3 of all things. And well, thank you for watching and take care. Goodbye.